You Talk family, what go on? What go on? It's your boy D with another live show of You Talk. And y'all know how we start off every show. It ain't no me. What are you, baby? What's going on, Kane fans? What's up out there? Happy Friday to you, Kane fans. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Big news. A lot of news. We're going to get into it. But y'all know how we started off. We start off with the show shout-outs, like we always do. And I want to start off the night by giving a big shout-out to one of my homeboys. Just came home, man, after doing 10 years, man. My homeboy, Hollis Watts. What's going on, Hollis, man? Welcome home, big dog. We happy you're back. Boy, we love you, man. What's going on, Hollis? Shout out to your big dog. Okay, I also want to give a shout-out to all of my girls over there at PNC Bank. We got some new listeners. Crystal Barcliff. What's up, girl? What's up, Crystal? What's up, Crystal Barcliff? Shout out to my girl, Katie Levant Garner. Katie, what's up? Thank you for hooking me up, man, with the account, man, the other day with my business account. I really appreciate it. Katie Levant Garner and Crystal Barcliff. Okay, let's get into it. Shout out. Okay, I want to give a big shout out, to my boy, my engine, King Judge, in the building, KJ Production. What's up, King Judge? What's up with your boy? I want to give a shout out to Tanya and Teddy over at Catan's Fashions, keeping everybody looking good. What's up, Tanya and Teddy? Shout out to my boy, Matt Holler, over at Plum Life. Shout out to my boy, Chris Flanagan, over at Avalon. And that music you hear in the background is none other than your boy, Youngin. The boy, that's Pyrex Dreams you're listening to in the background. And I want to give a big shout out to my boy over at Just Saying Sports, E. Gray. What's up, E. Gray? What's going on, big dog? How you doing? What's up with you? You Talk family time. Shout out to Jamal Davis, Benny Barrett, Kimbo Lee, and Brittany. What's going on, Brittany? What's up? Brittany from Colorado Springs is down in the A visiting her mother. What's up, Brittany? Shout out to Cyrus Sumter. Shout out to Tremaine Daniels, LeVar Scott, Chris Otis. Shout out to Kenny Kelly for calling in last week. Him and LeVar Scott, man, I appreciate y'all boys. Shout out to both of y'all. Shout out to Felix Miller. Shout out to Eric and Susie Connor. Shout out to Todd Randy Pamal. Shout out to John J.T. Thomas. Shout out to Deion Washington, Jose Martinez, Otis Ford, George Lloyd, Eddie Lloyd, Cedric Tate. Shout out to Pop Jones. Shout out to Darryl Love, Danielle Carroll. Shout out to Glenn, Kevin, Mike, and Jeff Caldwell. Shout out to Tim Jordan. Shout out to Tim. What's up, Tim Jordan? What's going on, cuz? Shout out to Jose Martinez. Shout out to David Avila. Shout out to Madonna and Jamila. Shout out to Milton Scoop Austin. Shout out to Eric B. Tate. What's up, B? Shout out to Sheldon Curl, Johnny White, Brian Maycott, Merle Robinson, Jason Massey, Justin J. Bird Jackson. Shout out to my boy LD down there in Mohaven, Florida. What's up? What's up, LD? Shout out to Diana, Lisa Q, Mario Beltran. Shout out to Larry L. Bone Griffin, Troy Woodard, Toya Cook, Reggie, Rayshawn Evans, Chad Lewis, Demetrius, Jeep Gray. Shout out to LaTwan Ferguson, James Edward Leach, Brian Starnes. What's going on to my You Talk family? I want to give a big shout out to my North Georgia Canes chapter in Canton, Georgia. Kevin Westra, Joseph Virgo Henry, Cowsey, Lavarde Rowe, Kiki Diaz Vaughn. What's up, girl? Nick McClure, Renee Alvarez, Cedric Catman Smith, Kyle Gray, Richard Watts, Alex J. Flores. That's my North Georgia Canes chapter in Canton, Georgia. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out also to the Truth Miami Hurricanes group. Ralph Blanco, Bruce Daniels, Malcolm E. Simmons, Larry White Jr. Shout out to everybody. What's going on? It's You Talk. Let's go. Now, I'm sure you all done heard about some of the graduate transfers that we got coming in and some of the guys that we just had signed recently to our Miami Hurricanes. And let's start off with the big one. Okay, let's start off with D'Eriq King. You know, we had heard all last week that there was a possibility that he would be coming down to the University of Miami. And that was confirmed this week. Shout out to Shanika Pendergrass. What's up, Neek? And that was confirmed. D'Eriq King, graduate transfer from the Houston Cougars, will be joining our Miami Hurricanes. Dual threat, versatile quarterback. I love it. Let's go. Like I said, more competition in the room, the better. So D'Eriq King is officially a Miami Hurricane. Okay, we got Quincy Roche coming in from the Temple Owls as well. Defensive end. I mean, that's going to give us a good 1-2 punch with G. Rizzo on the other side. Love that as well, man. We're going to definitely have a good set of defensive ends on the edge. So Quincy Roche is now a Miami Hurricane. So that's another signing that we got. We also got a wide receiver coming in. He actually signed with Washington State, but he decommitted. Keyshawn Smith. He's actually going to be coming to the University of Miami. And we got a cornerback as well, man, Dunson. This kid is from Tucker, Georgia. He's from up here in Tucker, man. He's a 4-star. Actually, man, he signed with Florida State initially and decommitted, man, and came to the Canes, man. So welcome Dunson, man. I think he's like 6'2". So we got a cornerback. We definitely needed some more depth at cornerback, and we got Dunson to flip, and he's coming over to join the Miami Hurricane. So again, it means nothing. Like I said, we look good on paper last year. It's all about now. Put it on the field to see if we can get some production out of it. Like I said, I think that we're going to be better than what we were last year. I mean, I just can't see us having a year that we had last year, but we'll see. You know, winning the transfer portal means nothing to me now. I want to see the productivity on the field, most definitely. So let's see if we can get it done, man. I mean, we got a good set of young guys coming in, and let's just hope that we can ride this wave and display all of this talent on the field, and it translate into wins, man. Let's hope. You know, go Canes. Let's go. Now to some other news that, I mean, it didn't bother me one way or the other because we knew it was coming. A lot of people were saying they didn't know which one it was going to be. Not me. You know, I knew who it was going to be. And that was, we had two, well, one of them anyways. I can't say both of them, but, I mean, we got two guys that are going to be transferring. And that was Brian Palandi and Jarren Williams. So, how do you guys feel about that? I say bye. I mean, like I said, I like Jarren Williams. I wish him all the best. But, hey, like I said before, Brian Palandi was he was like the third string tight end. And he was more or less a blocking tight end. But, like I said, at the end of the day, hey, man, if you don't want to be here, hey, you go and make it happen somewhere else, man. We happy for you. No hard feelings. We rooting for you. We wish you the best. But, like I said, I knew that was coming with Jarren. A lot of people were thinking that it was going to be in Kosi. A lot of people said it was going to be Tate Martell. And, you know, Jarren wants to take his talents elsewhere, and we wish him all the best. You know, I want to see guys compete. I mean, nothing is going to be given to you. You know, I mean, you guys had a chance and an opportunity. You had your chance. You know, a lot of you guys showed to be immature with some of the stuff that was being reported, you know, 2 weeks ago about guys partying and hanging out, smoking weed and, you know, showing up late to games, meetings. I mean, listen, man, you know, we're trying to get this ship going in the right direction. And to do that, especially at the quarterback position, Me and one of my good friends was talking last night, man, E. Gray, man, and, that the leadership starts at quarterback, and that's the face of your team. And we need somebody that's going to come in here, man, and take control, man, and want to be that leader to steer the team in the right direction, man. We need consistency at that position, whether it's on or off the field. We need a guy that can be consistent on and off the field. And is Eric King that guy? I don't know. But, I mean, his productivity on the field, you can't argue that. I mean, he's been consistent. So, right now, I tend to go with the known. And like I say, all you guys have had opportunities, with the exception, like I said, of course, Peyton Matacha, man, he redshirted last year. And but Jarren Williams and also Tate Martell, I don't think that we've seen I think actually this offensive fit Tate Martell a lot. I do. So we'll see. I think it fits in Kosi Perry as well. But, a lot of these guys, you guys had a chance to get out here and show what you could do. And, I've seen enough of Jarren Williams. I have. I mean, I'm not bashing him. Like I said, I wish him the best. But I just thought that he, I thought that he's seen things slower from the quarterback position, man, with his reads. And, hey, if you don't feel like Miami is the place that you want to be, then, like you say, good luck. And I hope you find a team that fits your skill set and fits what you're looking for. But, like I say, D'Eriq King, productivity. Like, this offensive coordinator, he has a quarterback. He has an athlete up underneath center. And I'm just hoping now that the offensive line can come together and they will grow from what we saw last year. I mean, they showed flashes at times, like I said, man. They showed flashes last year to where it seemed like they was getting better, then they would relapse a little bit. So let's just hope that over the offseason that the guys have been working hard and they'll come back and put the work in and want to get better. Let's hope. Let's hope. So it's to be seen, man. Like I say, right now, man, it's solely, everything looks good on paper. Everything looks good on paper. So that means nothing right now. We got to win. We got to win on the field. When you're coming into the show, please hit that subscribe button, that like button. The show would really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you ever want to donate to the show, you see the Cash App, you see the PayPal up in the right-hand corner. If you ever want to donate to the show, feel free, but please hit that like and subscribe button when you come in the building. But shout out again to my engine, King Judge, in the building. What's up, King Judge? KJ Productions, what's going on, boy? But again, like I said, we just gotta. All of this has got to translate to wins on the football field. We can't be champions in the transfer portal. we gotta put it on the field. We gotta put it together, which I know we will. I know we got a nice group of players that can come out and they're skilled, come out and put it together and play hard on the field. That's all we ask. Just take your craft serious. That's all we ask. Come out and take your craft serious. Weight room, watching film, all of that translate to on the field. You gotta wanna put the work in to be great, and we know you guys can do it. Also, the new 2020 schedule came out. What do you guys think about that? New schedule. I'm gonna run it down, and it looks the same to me like it was last year. Definitely, I think that we should win our side like I thought we should last year. That didn't turn out so good. That didn't turn out so good, so we're going to have to see. Like I said, on the field, we got to put it together. And all of these games, to me, there's nobody on the schedule that I think that we can't beat. That's just me. So we got to definitely, we got to come together and we got to put this thing together. And for all it's worth, all of the talent that we got, again, if guys put the work in, there's no stopping us. And right now, the first game of the season, we got Temple. We got Temple at home. We have Temple at home. Second game, we got Wagner. Wagner is at home. Third game, we got UAB at home. Fourth game, at Michigan State. At Michigan State. After that, we got Pitt at home. Then we go to Wake Forest. We got a bye after Wake Forest. And then we got North Carolina at home. We go to Virginia. We play Florida State at home. Then we go to Virginia Tech. And then we go to Georgia Tech. And then the last game of the season, we got Duke. So, I'm sorry, but I don't see why there's no reason we can't win our side of the division. And like I said, the only team that I see in the ACC is Clemson. And we wouldn't have to worry about Clemson until we got to the ACC championship. But again, just like it was last year we got there and we thought that just because we had all of these players that transferred into Miami, we thought that we were going to have an easy season, and we didn't. And it didn't turn out the way we wanted it to turn out. And it can't be like that this year. Guys, don't take none of these teams for granted this year. Like I said, come in and put the work in. Put the work in, man. It's going to be a great season. All of these games are winnable games, man. All of these games you should win. All of these games. The only game that I was really skeptical about last year was the first game of the season, and that was against Florida. And we should have beat Florida. We had Florida. Florida beat us on the scoreboard. We beat Florida in the game, the whole game. We should have won that game. But, things just down spiraled. We were up and down after those first two games. The offensive line, they started playing steady toward, like the third game of the season. Against Virginia Tech, they looked good. And I would say, after that Louisville game, everything just looked like it just started spiraling out of control. And we got to be able to, maintain some consistency through the year, man. You got to come to play every week. Don't take teams for granted, man. Come to play. Come prepared every week. Every week. Like I said, this offensive coordinator, the only thing that's been holding us back was the offense. But I think that we have, from what I've seen, the guys off Rhett Lashley's offense is going to suit the players that we have on our team, I think, good. I think that, we can spread teams out. From what I was seeing when he was at SMU, from the tape that I seen, ball coming out of the quarterback hands quick. Like I said, there's always an outlet receiver. Always somewhere to go with the football. Always. We have athletes on the outside that we couldn't even get the ball to. And it was just like, man, come on. What are we doing? We got all of this speed and we don't even utilize it. So I think that Rhett Lashley will put guys in position to make plays. I do. Like I said, we're going to have to see. But I think that we have a good set of guys on our team, that we got athletes on our team that can do the same thing and be productive just as much as his players that he had at SMU last year. If guys come in and put the work in. If they come to put the work in, we're going to be okay. The defense, like I said, we still need more defensive linemen. I think we got a lot of defensive ends, but we need D tackles. And I know we just signed the D tackle, Willie Moyes. I think he was a 4-star. We still need more depth, I think, at D-line. And hopefully some of the younger guys, Jahar Holly and all of these guys, they can step up this year because they're going to definitely have a more intricate role on the defense. So hopefully they can come in and they can contribute instantly this year. They didn't get a lot of reps last year. They got a lot of time to, to watch. So hopefully that they'll come in and they will be able to contribute this year. They're going to have to. They're going to have to because cornerback and D-line, I think that the defensive tackle, should I say, we're a little thin at. Defensive end, we're stike. We're stike that D-end. So I don't think that it's going to be a problem. I think the defense is still going to be good. I still don't trust Blake Baker, but I think that Manny Diaz will definitely be more hands-on with the defense from start. Let's hope from the start. Because like I said, I didn't understand why he would just leave the defense in Blake Baker's hand like he did last year. And with him being a first-year head, a first-year assistant at a Power 5 school, I just thought that Manny should have kind of just, kept his hand on the defense and just didn't leave it up to him those first games, because the defense played good at the beginning of the season last year, but they had their moments too, to where they gave up a lot of big plays, and I just felt like the guys wasn't tackling like we were accustomed to seeing, 2 years prior to that. So hopefully Manny will keep his hand on the defense early this year and oversee everything on the defense. But I think that we're gonna be okay. I really do. I think that at linebacker, we're going to be young. Definitely young at linebacker. Avery Huff and what's my guy, Sam Brooks. And the 2 freshmen that we had just coming in this year. So it's going to definitely be room for guys to come in and start. And I hope we don't go off of this, because you're a freshman, man, we're going to make you wait. I said this before and I say it again. Put the best guy out on the field. I don't want to hear about this red shirt and stuff. Play the guys. When Shike Quarterman and Mike Pinckney came in, they were freshmen. They played all the way through their senior year. If we got talent like those guys, I say start them. I say there's no need to sit them out and wait. And we don't have time to be taking no L's and sitting back trying to develop, wait on guys to develop. If they're talented, let them learn on the fly. Shike Quarterman and Mike Pinckney did it. Put them out there. If they're talented enough, put them out there and let them play. Let them play. This is the year right here. This is it. Like I said, this schedule favors us. This is a favorable schedule to the University of Miami. Let's go out here and let's perform this year. I know I'm going to, like I said last week, I'm going to definitely be coming to practices and games. I'm going to be there. And there's no reason why we can't come out and we can't perform up to our potential like I know we can. Put the work in, guys. March is right around the corner. It's almost time for spring ball. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm tired of. I don't want to be said that we're just winning the transfer portal just to be getting guys to transfer, and we're not doing nothing with it when these guys come down, or all of the talent that I think that we have, and it doesn't show on the field, and it doesn't turn into wins on the football field. We can't keep having losing seasons. Like I said, I know that we got talent. I know that we can get out there and compete with anybody in the nation. I think that I think the offense is going to definitely be better this year. I'm sorry. I mean, like I said last year, Manny Diaz, I think that he drunk the Alabama Kool-Aid with a coach coming from, I don't think Dan Enos was qualified. He was a quarterbacks coach. I don't think that he was an offensive coordinator, and it showed. So one thing, I was hard on Manny. I was. But it's one thing that I will say now that I like what he done. He didn't sit back and wait and was like, just because it was their first year, oh, well, I just can't get rid of him after the first year. He got rid of Enos, and he got rid of Stroud after 1 year. And they deserve to go. They deserve to go. I mean, our offense was horrible. I mean, we couldn't sustain drives. We couldn't do anything. So I think that they deserve to go. And that's one thing that I will give him credit for. Manny was like, no, you guys got to go. Like I said, when Manny got the job, I was in favor of Manny getting the job. I was mad at Manny because I kind of felt like that during the season. He was trying to be buddy-buddy with the players instead of putting his foot down, because you could tell that the guys weren't disciplined. And like I said, that article that came out 2 weeks ago with guys missing practices and stuff like that, come on, man. Like, a lot of people were telling me, man, You know, you got to give him time. You got to give him time. I was like, nah, you know, no, fire Manny. I was on that train at the end of the season too, especially after losing to FIU and Duke. But, you know, like I said, this is your year. This your year, Manny. You know, I'ma cheer for the Canes regardless. I'ma support the team. I'ma support the coaches. But this is your year right here. We cannot, absolutely not, have another season like we did last year. And like I said, I don't think that we will. I think that he got to get a grasp of the team, and he got to put his foot down, though. Stop trying to be buddy-buddy with the players and demand excellence. Get us back to where we need to be at. And it starts this year. It starts this year. So, you know, I think that I really think that we're going to have an okay season. I'm looking forward to it. I know you guys are. Like I said, D. Eric King. This is the guy that I want to see. This is the type of quarterback that I've always said fits what we should have been doing 5 years ago. This is the type of offense that I've been screaming before I even got my show to be able to. I was talking to my friends and the conversations that we have amongst ourselves. Now I can say it on my show. I've been screaming for us to get into the modern era and come into an offense that everybody else is doing. Not just because what everybody else is doing, but it fits the type of players that we have on our team and the play style that we should be playing. And I think that the spread offense, because this coach, he's not just a pass-happy coach. I mean, he's pretty balanced at what he does. So I think that we're going to be okay. I really do. So, again, man, I just wanted to come on tonight, you know, and let everybody know what had been, you know, transpiring the last week with transfers and the new schedule that we're looking at. That is very favorable to us, like I said. And, you know, guys, it's about that time. Let's get serious. Let's get in the weight room. Let's study our playbooks. Let's study our craft. And let's get ready, man, to go into this 2020 season and get back on track the right way. So, again, quick live. Shout out to all my U-Talk family. And when the springtime comes, we're going to go back to Mondays and Fridays. Right now, we're just doing once a week until the spring starts. So I appreciate everybody that tunes in, that support the show. Keep supporting the show. We're going to keep growing the show. And, you know, it's U-Talk, baby. This is what it is. It's U-Talk. So y'all know how we start every show, and y'all know how we end every show. It ain't no me without you, baby. And I'm out.